Hey, Mike here. I want to talk about this Hitachi C10RJ table saw for a second. C10RJ, decent little saw, cuts really nice for what it is. The top is okay, but here's what I want to get into that I'm pretty upset about. It's this riving knife situation. Now they tell you that it'll take a dado stack, and it does. You can get a dado stack in here pretty easily, but to do that you have to take out the riving knife, which is an unbelievable nightmare to get in and out. I took it apart about last week, and of course this all turned off here. And the assembly for this is crazy. It includes a ball bearing. I have no idea where that goes. And so you can assume that this is the knob that releases the riving knife to go up and down, and this goes through into here, and then through here where you can, which is barely, I don't know, an inch and a half maybe. You have to reconnect the bolt in the washer, and somehow there's these springs involved, and it's just an incredible nightmare. So that's why I'm going to return this saw, take it back, because it's not worth the trouble. Now, additionally, I'll show you here. This is my second saw. The first one I got just stopped powering on. Again, this is unplugged. But when I got this, I noticed that this does not lock. This should lock so I can lock this fence up or down, and it does not stay locked. So you see that it kind of gets there, but it's tough to, you can tighten it down. You can take this whole thing apart and tighten it down, but so that it doesn't move very easily. But this fence should fucking lock, man. I shouldn't be able to move this. So I even took this whole assembly apart, this whole fence system, and I couldn't see what the issue was. There might be an extra washer inside there. It's hard to tell. Some little Chinese kid put an extra washer inside, but I couldn't get it out. So I took 99% of this apart, and I just couldn't figure it out. And I'm not an idiot, but I'm also not the brightest tool in the shed here. But I do want to point out that this is just an unbelievable nightmare to get this riving knife in and out. So much that I'm going to finish up this current project that I'm working on, and I'm taking this motherfucker back without the riving knife installed, because the fence is the real big issue. Cut's accurate. You can get this saw accurately to cut. Once the dado gets in there, you can run it. Now the huge problem is, from the factory they'll tell you, if you call Hitachi, that they do not make an insert, which is fine, because this is these are all super square cuts. I can make an insert here, but the fact that they gave it, the saw, the capacity for dado stacks, but then they don't sell or manufacture, and don't have a plan to sell and manufacture a table insert, is kind of concerning. So I've just been using, I don't know if it's that safe or not, but I've been using this fence, kind of put it down on the tabletop and then cut through it, which worked really good. But man, for the life of me, this all came apart. It took me about 30 minutes to take the riving knife out, and then I just couldn't figure out how to get it back in. Ideally, you could just take it here, screw it in, with a few nuts, but these aren't really threaded for nuts, so they're threaded to accept this. So this goes through, and then anyway. So bottom line is, if you're going to be on a job site just ripping boards all day long, then this is the saw for you. I've resawed some pretty thick lumber on this, ripped a lot of plywood in the couple weeks I've had it, but boy, am I upset about the riving knife issue, and then this fence. So, and this is the second saw I have. Again, first one just stopped powering on, no blown breakers, nothing, just just like that. Now, I will say, anyway, yeah. So that's the review of this Hitachi C10RJ. Good luck. Buy the extended protection plan from Lowe's, because it'll be worth it. You can just take it back. So